Denied for your VA loan because you did not have a minimum credit score of 620 or above. Let's get into this, and I really want to unpack this for veterans. First and foremost, let me start by saying the VA does not have a minimum credit score requirement. So you're probably wondering if this was you who was denied. Well, then what happened? They told me the VA denied me. Well, let me start with the VA does not have a minimum credit score requirement. That's one. Number two, the VA does not approve or deny loans directly. So what happened was the lender that you were speaking with said that they were the VA and is denying your loan because they can't take accountability. What happened was you probably went on Google, typed in VA loans, and you called the first number that popped up. All right, that 1-800 number has no affiliation with the VA. That is a lending institution approved to issue VA loans according to VA guidelines. So what happens when you get denied for not having a 620 or above credit score? This is what we call an overlay. This is a fancy word for rules. While the VA might have their set of standards and conditions, lenders may add on top of that. So while the VA says there is no minimum credit score requirement, a financial institution such as a bank or mortgage company can say, in order for us to issue a VA loan, a veteran must possess a 620 or above. Now, this is why it's extremely crucial to work with the right financial institution for your VA loan. Why is this so important for you? Well, not every lender is created equal. Not every lender follows VA guidelines how they are written. Many will actually have what we call overlays. Like I mentioned, that is just a fancy word for additional rules on top of VA guidelines. So if you were denied because you do not have a 620 or 640 minimum credit score requirement that they said, keep in mind, this is not the VA denying you. This is a specific financial institution that you decided to call that is denying you. So what do you need to look for if you are in this predicament? Well, you need to look for a lender that truly underwrites VA loans to no overlays, okay? This is the benefit of working with a lender like myself. We are partnered with a financial institution that follows VA guidelines exactly how they were written. Now, one thing I do want to keep in mind is just because there is no minimum credit score requirement doesn't mean that you can just go about getting a home loan without paying your bills. So what do we look for when somebody has a low credit score on their VA loan? We're looking at the past 12 months of their credit history. Did you have a late payment that was caused by an extenuating circumstance? Were you deployed? Were you injured? Were you in the hospital? Did something happen that was outside of your control? And if that's the case, then we can explain what happened to your credit. If you are past 12 months without any late payments and you just have a low credit score, there is no reason why you can't get approved for the VA loan. We have helped veterans with as low as a 523 FICO score get into a home when every other lender they spoke with denied them because they didn't have a 620, 640, whatever the case may be. Again, if you have a lower credit score, we have to look at your past 12 months of history. When we're looking at that, do you have any late payments that are more than 30 days late? Okay, if you just went 1 day or 2 day and made your payment, it's not going to report to the credit bureaus. But once you go past 30, 60, 90 days, all of those late payments will be reported to the credit bureau. And this is the issues that many veterans run into. An excuse that we cannot explain to our underwriters is that, hey, I just decided not to pay my bills. We all know veterans like this. I was in the military myself for 9 years, and simply saying I decided not to pay my bills is not a justifiable reason to be approved for a home loan. But if you had something crazy happen, maybe you were deployed, somebody died, you got cancer, these are things that we can understand, okay? But we have to piece that story together for the underwriter. At the end of the day, the underwriter's goal is to look at every possible situation when it comes to VA loans and approve as many as possible. Oftentimes, why we see veterans get denied is because they simply decided to stop paying their bills, and we cannot justify that to underwriting. So if you're watching this video, you feel like you're in this predicament and you want somebody to talk to and listen to see if you can get help with your VA loan, please reach out to my team and I. My name is Zach, and after serving 9 years in the Army, my focus is to help veterans leverage the best benefit they earn through service. Please reach out to my team and I. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date as we continue to push out more information about the VA home loan.